Alright, hey guys, this is AJ with AJ Tatum Digital. I wanted to go over a little bit of a more advanced but really awesome tip and trick that you can use to share content while you're browsing the web on your phone. Let's say you want to share the content out to your social media profiles, etc. There's an app that's called HTTP Shortcuts. So if I launch the app up here, see that I have a shortcut called Make Social Share. But before I get into that, let me show you what we have to set up first. First, we set up some variables. And these variables, you can name them whatever you want, but I named them share title and URL, share URL, clipboard content, share title, and then the make share URL. So this integrates with make.com. So if you look into share title and URL, for example, it shows that I'm JSON encoding it. So that means that basically when you're sending it off to the make.com webhook, it will be received appropriately. And we're going to be sending the title and text of the share dialog. So when we have share URL, it's going to receive the text only, and share title receives the title only. Clipboard content, it's set to be, as it says, clipboard content. And now let's go into the shortcut itself. So here you can see I've given it a name. I have a basic request settings of where I'm making a post request to the make share URL variable. And then in the request body and parameters, here's where I'm making a JSON object that has clipboard content, share title and URL, along with these variables. And you can insert variables simply by clicking on this little icon here, and it gives you the list of variables. And you want to make sure that the content type is application/JSON. So how does it work? So if we go into, let's say that we're looking at this page here, and we really want to send this content out, this sentence right here. So if we highlight that, and we select it, first we would do copy, and then we go into our share dialog, and actually go to share. You can see here send to HTTP shortcuts has this little icon here. So if we click this icon, it says make social share accepted. So now let's go into here, and we can actually see right away that it was accepted by make.com. And if we look at my diagram here, what I have it do is I have it look at opengraph.io to get some data. Then a request that I have to a service that I have to get hashtags and whatnot. And basically, at the end of the day, what it's going to do is sending out this message. It's going to bit.ly shorten the URL. And then I'm using HopScotch to send to each of my profiles. So the one thing you should note is that it does get a little bit more complex with Twitter. So like with Twitter, I did have there's a little bit of a thing here that says if the length of the custom shared text is greater than 270 characters, to get the first 270 characters and then read more. So now let's look over at HopScotch.social, which is an extremely powerful and affordable tool, and it does exactly what I was looking for. So if we go into Smart Cues, you can see here, there's the message that we just sent. and it's scheduled to be sent at 1:29, which falls in line with my settings for smart cues, which are to send a message between 9 and 10 p.m., an interval of 60 minutes, with an interval randomness of 35 minutes. So that means that within 60 minutes, it can be 35% random. So that means that the timing won't be the exact same time all the time. So I hope you found this video knowledgeable and got some ideas turning about how you can use HTTP shortcut requests in Make.com and Hopscotch as far as your social media marketing platform.